Of those 5, he has multiple hits, 3 home runs. Fly ball, deep left field. Looking up is Pete Crow Armstrong. And Francisco Alvarez for the 2nd straight day with a solo home run. And the Mets are on the board.
This is why you got to stay with it when you're at Wrigley Field. Anything could happen. Any ball hit in the air today has a chance to go out. Any ball.
And that's all loaded to deep left by Marte, and that's going to sail into the upper deck, into the 2nd deck. An enormous shot by Marte to extend the Mets' lead. 7th home run of the year for Marte, and there was no doubt about it. That 2nd home run of the night as Marte continues his hot ways.
Fastball, or was it a changeup?
High fly ball, deep center field. Back goes Young to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here. Mark Vientos gets the hit back and more. A 2-run bomb to center field, and it's 3-0 New York. He has hit some home runs to center field the last week or so that have had to be seen to be believed. The one at Wrigley Field, the line drive into the black at Citi Field, and now this one that almost took out the curly W.
And it went into the green, Gary. Well, they're only 6 behind the Braves.
Nimmo hooks one to deep right field. Forget that. That'll tie the game. Brandon Nimmo into the chop house. A 3-run homer. His first of the year, and the Mets have come from 4 runs down to get even. Brandon Nimmo with a 3-run homer out of sight to tie the game at 4. 435 feet off the bat. Nimmo makes his first of the year a huge one. He has 2 doubles in the 3 games so far. Francisco Lindor on deck, and Pete drives one toward the gap in left center field, headed toward the wall. It's out of here. Pete Alonso lines a home run over the 387 mark and gives the Mets an instant 1-0 lead. 10th home run of the year for Alonso, and he hit it out of sight in a hurry.
That's the swing we've become so familiar with.
Nimmo uncorks one to deep center field. Back goes Ciani at the wall. It's out of here. Brandon Nimmo strikes again. A 3-run homer to tie the game. The go-ahead home run last night, the tying home run tonight. Number 5 for Nimmo, and it's 3-3. 440 feet to dead center field. Crushed it.
And this is a bomb. Wow, that went way up there.
So now Nimmo, Brandon is actually hitting for a higher average this year against lefties than he is against righties.
And he drives this one out to right center field. Thomas takes a look, and it's out of here. For the first time in his career, Brandon Nimmo has homered in 3 consecutive games. And he gives the Mets the early lead, 1-0.
Boy, everything that's in the strike zone, he is tattooing.
Number 16 for Nimmo, 9 in his last 23 games.
And he drives this one to deep left field. Forget that. That is way out of here. Off the facing of the 2nd deck. Mark Vientos gets the Mets on the board with his 4th home run of the year. And cuts the Diamondbacks lead to 4-1.
Hanging slider, Keith.
440 feet. Mark Vientos hit the tar out of that.
That's driven deep to left by Alonso, and that is way gone. Whoa. What a shot from Pete Alonso to put the icing on in the 9th. An enormous home run for Alonso, his 14th of the year, to make it 6-2 New York. Man, did he crush that.
That was a El Kabong. That was a bomb.
Center field. Pete Crow Armstrong will just turn and watch it go. Oh boy, a titanic shot to center field. Out there by the cameraman. Look out. Over the batter's eye, Vientos all over one. His 7th, and the Mets get a run back. It is now 5-2. Whoa.